Well, good evening and welcome to Banff and the Rocky Mountain Curling Classic on the road to the mixed doubles trials in Nova Scotia. I think I got that right, Gord. If not, it sounded good anyways.
I'm not going to argue with you. I can't get names straight today, so it's all good.
Wonderful. This is the 8 o'clock draw. We've got 4 games going on in Canmore, and we've got you 4 amazing games going here in Banff. 2 of them are elimination games, meaning 2 teams will be done tonight, and 2 will be hanging on to their last life. And we've got a couple of games in the B bracket, so they will have one more life if they lose, and the other ones will move closer to securing a B qualifying spot. What do we have over on sheet 4 in one of those do or die games? We've got Liburn against Cotter, 2 father-daughter teams, both extremely good, and we expect a really exciting game there. Over on sheet 1, surprisingly, we have Lot playing in the C event now, having had 2 losses, and they'll play against the U of A team members, Jonathan Tao and Cinnamon. So it should be an exciting game. A young team that played on our first live stream here against the defending Canadian mixed doubles champions, the 2024 champions. On sheet number 2, we've got Holman Botcher playing against Peterman Gallant. Normally you might expect that to be a final, but both losing early in the, not early I guess, in the A semis, and now being down in the B event. And our feature match, of course, 2 Alberta teams, Sluchinski, who last year won the Alberta Championship mixed doubles, and we've got Skrlik, Harty, 2 great curlers in their own right. Gord, why don't we pass it over to you to get us going here in the game?
All right. Minor little cleanup for you. You said Johnston Tao. You know that, but it's a Friday night. It's late on a Friday. Forgivable, but I wanted to make sure that people understood that we are fallible after 4 draws of fun. On our sheet here, I couldn't decide what was harder to say. Peter Piper picks a pick of peppers, or Sluchinski and Sluchinski. So I was driving around thinking, do I call them Sluchinski squared, double sluch, such and sluch, slew and slew? I'm just going to call them Sluchinski. Not plural or anything. People can guess which one I'm referring to, or I'm going to be chewing on my tongue all night long. Anyways, so 2, well, these are very prominent adult or Alberta figures. Sluchinski and Harty, former teammates, recently separated. Skrlik, a prominent figure from the Canadian Alberta female tour. So this is stacking up to be a very interesting match. All right, so we have Sluchinski with hammer this end. Harty and Skrlik put a nice draw to the back of the 4. Sluchinski came up a hair shy, but still in a very usable spot. Caps off the right half of the sheet for the time being, but that's all fine and dandy. So this one will probably be another draw into the 4. Just keeping things lively.
Line's good, Cal. Hard line. Line's good. Just lock on the yellow. Well, curl it.
No. You want to come here?
Like riding the guard.
Okay. Just this way a bit, hey?
Just off nose.
Yeah.
Just off nose on this side.
Okay.
Aaron
like
is a fan
this
of hitting
way.
things, so he's not afraid to run a rock back early.
A little more.
Also not bad to keep the first end clean. Plus or minus 1's just fine.
Yeah. Yes. Hard. Okay. Straight peel.
Couple of little footnotes for those who are watching. This sheet has been very lively throughout the day. We, as the day progressed, have gotten up to probably 5 feet of curl on a draw. Maybe even a little bit beyond that. Hits, you really got to be assertive with your release, or even peel will get a bit of curl on it. We've seen a lot of over curls on basic hits like control. So it'll be interesting to see how they all react to that. We're running about 14.5 seconds hog to hog. So that's a very, very nice weight to deal with.
Weight's great.
Okay, line's good. Weight only. Curl it, curl it, curl it. Let me in.
Wait. Skip. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, you. Whoa. Whoa.
Sorry.
That's good.
Should have just waited.
No, that's good.
So there's a little quick, subtle example of it. It's curling quite
Just
hard
crawls
to see.
over.
Yeah, it does.
So a lot of those guards get a hard snap in the last couple of feet.
Oh, okay. You want to get to nose, eh?
You know, one thing I wanted to ask you there, Gord. Do you think when the company Hardline named itself, was it because people say Hardline all the time, Hardline, so they knew that they'd get brand marketing 100 times during these bonspiels on live streams and on broadcasts?
I certainly wouldn't argue with that. Marketing is an industry and a skill in and of itself. Is that exactly what they did? We'll have to call them and ask them sometime, but you know, it's not a bad plan. Could think of worse curling phrases to have chosen to mimic.
Close. Yep.
So after the run back didn't work out so well, Aaron's decided to switch over to a little tap freeze.
I think we're still shot, hey?
Yeah, we
I
are.
think yellow shot.
We freeze, he's still running this in.
Yeah. Okay.
You're trying to hit it here, Lo.
Yep.
Yeah, same line.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to tuck this around. There's plenty of curl here, so you want to be fully, if not slightly, overburied, so that the yellow is preferably actually in between those two blues in the line, because then any kind of a run back of the yellow or the blue collides with what should be this thrown rock first.
Top 8.
Harty and Skrlik would be more than happy to give them one here.
Just a shade more than you just threw.
Yeah.
Because we.
Okay, yeah. Get it all there, Kel. Oh.
Yeah, I agree. Close, Jer.
Okay, just top 8.
Okay.
Lots of room. I still got there. Lots of room. Whoa. Yeah, go. Yeah, curl.
Ah.
Curl.
Didn't quite curl enough, so that short blue would be a decisive way to get the yellow one out without disturbing that back blue one.
Right
You may
now,
clip it, but it's sitting on that other yellow.
Set up something to get the second point, right?
Yeah.
Like, they don't have a lot either.
Just wondering if we got under here.
Just leave it here.
Yeah. Plant it onto here.
Like you're not wanting 5 to touch 2 at all, hey?
I think it would be good if it did, but
This is my preference right
How
now
much
is
weight
to
are you
use this
thinking?
one. It's
normal.
Ooh,
pretty
really?
pretty easy little
Yeah.
shot. Not sure I agree with normal takeout, but hey, if he knows how to ice it, roll with it.
Take a third.
Hey, if you like it.
You're going to lose your shooter, which is the downside of throwing normal on it.
Take a third to a quarter.
Yeah. You had like here, eh?
It would be kind of nice to leave
More.
your shooter kind of top 12 to the right. You could use later on, you know, in the last one, you could come in off of it and pop a yellow one out if necessary.
Curl. Okay, you're by.
So one of the things we have seen on this sheet is in your, once you're calling kind of a strong control or normal weight,
Yeah,
with
same
a,
shot I just
an
played.
assertive release, they
Exactly.
run
You can't
really
freeze on
straight,
it.
if not
Like your
even
shot.
track a bit.
If I could even freeze on it if I end up here.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, she's just going to draw here for 2.
Well, exactly, but.
There's an early shout out to one of the sponsors, Mary's Popcorn,
That, then she
who
runs
are wonderfully sharing their
What's
caramel
up? If I don't
popcorn
get
with
to nose,
the
it's fine.
Boom
Right.
Boom
Yeah,
and Zoom
just
Zoom
right on- just on
pair
the
over here that run the cameras and mics. So they are very happy at this particular moment.
I think. There's like 4 rocks.
Yeah, you were sliding like quite quick.
Having been distracted by caramel popcorn, I'm assuming they're tapping their yellow one down a little bit.
A third into the 12 foot.
Okay, that's where I'll go.
Sure.
You can always curl it over.
Yeah. You're just throwing like top 4 weight. And
Yeah.
Sweep for a little tap.
Exactly.
Hey, I assumed correctly. Short tap. Freeze it onto the blue one.
And draw to pin speed, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good here. Yeah. Yeah, close.
Room right now. Nice. Whoa. We are not throwing these the same.
Yeah.
I may disagree with Skrlik there slightly. She threw like back line, so she would have pushed it through a lot of the earlier
That
curl.
was really heavy.
Had she thrown top 4 like planned, that would have come down to the yellow one. So I hope they don't misread their releases too much. But that was like 15 feet more than what Jeremy threw. So, all right, this is
Make sure you get it out there. It'll come back.
Yeah. I've been
this
seeing
is an attempt to draw the edge of the butt, basically.
I throw my first one. Like, is it keen enough for that now?
Throw a hair more than that.
Okay.
It'll be hard to make it from counting it away.
Okay. Decent ad.
That's close.
Decent ad.
It's a little heavy right now.
Okay. Starting to swoop a bit. Line's close.
Kill a bit of the
Line's
weight.
close. Yep. Line's close.
Looking good.
Yeah. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Oh, we had to rub it.
Okay.
Just a hair heavy. And it swung really hard. Even if they had the weight, it might have been hard to keep it without crashing. Anyways, that was a very exciting first end for a score of 1. Sluchinski first to the board. Call it a win for either team if you wish. Scoring 1 is good. Forcing 1 makes you feel good. So everyone pats themselves on the back for a first end. All right. Looking around the rest of the sheets, Steve's got a mouthful of caramel popcorn, so I'm jealously going to call out what's going on. We have Lot and Lot shooting against Cinnamon Tau. Yeah, a very spread out kind of house, so it's not likely going to be too much more than a point apiece. We've heard Holman's voice in the background a couple of times. They're in a nail biter with Peterman and Gallant. They are also not quite done the first end. Looking like 1 for somebody. We got 1 for the blue. So Peterman and Gallant get 1. And over on sheet 4, Liburn, Cotter are clearing out the very crowded 4 foot, where it looks like they're trying to decide whether Cotter got 1 or 2.
That'll be quick.
Yeah. Well, it should be the same that I just threw, okay? So.
It's a little light.
Line's good.
It's light.
Well, then go.
Thanks for the update. Please sweep it.
Take in.
Yeah, go hard. 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 Get shot.
That's a decent outcome. May or may not be shot.
Where
It's
did
hard to
that
tell
end
where
up
I'm
there?
standing, but that's still
We're still
a very
shot, but it's
strong
close.
control rock. You
They're
can
like full
get around
4,
and
but
tap
just
later.
fighting the 8 still.
So we're
We're
shot.
shot, but
Okay, we'll freeze on top.
Yeah.
No tap.
let's turn.
In.
Sure.
So this is
button
interesting.
path?
The vast majority of people would just call a flat freeze on this shot, but this ice is curling so hard. We've seen a lot of people actually call for like a 2 or a 3 foot tap to try to push the opponent's rock
Less than my last
just under the tee line. Kicker is you throw that 12 more feet of weight and
Line's
suddenly
good.
you're barely
Yep.
catching the rock. So
Yep. You hit the tight path. Yep. Line's good. No bounce.
This is going to over curl and
hit
be
the tight path and just went
past nose. Freeze the other side of it. That's not terrible.
Wow.
Just a hair light.
You want to just follow this way and just try and get here? Do you like here then?
Quick and subtle updates.
Mine's
It was Cinnamon and Tao taking one on Lot and Lot in the first end. We've got Peterman and Glant taking one against Holman and Botcher, and Cotter took one against Liburn and Liburn.
hard!
So it was ones across all 4 sheets.
Hard! Go, go, go! Hard, 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 hard!
Free throw.
Another fantastic shot. Getting a nice line of rocks going here.
Do you like this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a shade low.
Yep.
So now we're getting into the chase land. Having put 2 blues into the 4-foot, I can completely appreciate this. It does make an extra pressure on Harty and Skrlik. Once you start chasing in an end, it tends to persist through all, well, let's call it 4 shots. But, you know, you make one run back really well, and it turns it around quickly. A little bit full. This is looking like a bit of a swing and a miss on the side. Ooh. Oh, I was wrong. It curled. Missed my own advice of this sheet's curling. Very nice cleanup.
This one hit, right? I'm positive it did, yeah. Get to the nose, eh?
This is why they're the curlers and I'm the
wanna
commentator.
flop
That
under?
was absolutely perfectly thrown.
We can.
How much weight?
Board.
Okay.
Aaron's just gonna try to kick this yellow one out the side and roll to the far side of the house. Drifting towards the potential for a very rare blanked end in mixed doubles. Granted, there's still lots of rocks in this end, but hey, once in a while you get that exciting outcome.
Stay close. Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Hard, hard, hard. Okay, you're on it. You're
Hitting the guard.
Okay, go in.
Fuck me.
Much to Jeremy's last rock that curled even with peel. Everything curls on this sheet short of,
Yep.
Where do you want it?
there's a track kind of on
Edge of
the
4. Yeah, edge of 4. That should be lots. right?
mid 8-foot that a pop will slide through, but down the middle, the hits will curl. Okay, so now they're going to draw the other side, spread the yellows out, and try for a junior deuce.
Don't do like left the center line, you know?
Once
Like
it gets over it.
You know what's funny? I've been watching and participating in coaching curling for a very long time,
But I think they'll say
and I
straight
swear the
until it
success rate of
goes
junior
line.
deuces is like 10%.
Yeah, from the heavy path, eh?
All good intentions is
It goes like back 8. It's better than coming up short. I think. Yeah.
Hey, Teresa from Montana. Thank you for joining us this evening. I quite enjoy it when our American friends participate and enjoy the stream. Hopefully we're as entertaining verbally as the curlers are athletes. Yeah, junior deuces are funny little beasts because the team that's throwing it has to basically throw a 4 out of 4 on every single shot. You can't be high, you can't be low, all kinds of things. Whereas the team defending against it, you can get away with like 2s because all you gotta do is hit something. So they're actually way more challenging for the throwers than it actually seems. Anyways, that all said and done. Attempt number 2, it just hit this rock
like
out.
half still though, hey? With that?
The thicker side of half.
Okay.
One thing I've often found interesting about Aaron is he gravitates towards heavier hits, whereas a lot of people that play mixed doubles a lot tend to sit in the board to light control land because you have to navigate guards a whole lot more. But he's just very comfortable in the stronger weights.
Lean. Whoa. Curl, 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 curl. Hard curl, hard curl. Little flop out.
So that's that laneway, right? Kind of middle of 8 foot
That's a
where
little more.
Knife this over.
normal
Yeah.
weight hit tends to not do much. And yet it was funny, Jeremy's down the middle certainly curled. So many footnotes to these sheets.
Same weight. Top 8's sort of perfect.
Yeah. Top 8, bite 4 is good.
Yeah.
So wisely, they're just going to try to throw a guard or draw underneath of that pair of guards. They could
What?
chase that
She'll be
one
following us.
to the
Yeah,
outside, but then a blank end comes into play, and that's not advantageous to the team with hammer because it actually switches with the blank end and makes doubles. So it encourages people to try to score.
Very close, Scott.
I think that's one
Mine's
rule I
good.
do wish they'd put into 4-person curling
on
is
me.
a blanked end switches hammer. It just changes
Wait on
the
me.
dynamic of the
Looks
game
all
so
there.
much.
It looks like back 8.
Literally is the same time.
Knife. Right around. Whoa.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Well, the shot
Are you
rocked, so
thinking, like,
that's
here?
decent. Certainly would have been nicer to
Yeah, you
be
could
top
just
8
throw guard
instead
the
of back
button
8.
weight.
Yeah. These are 2 rocks that are pounding both, so
Yeah.
it's going to be full speed.
Top 8 tighter underneath of those guards
Good
have been
release.
Yeah.
beneficial for a variety of
Really
reasons. They
positive on
can't get to
Yeah,
nose, they
well,
can't
it's- yeah,
be
walk
shot
over that.
rock. But
You still like edge 4 though, hey?
Yeah.
there's always a chance they leave this in a spot that you can get it out
Yep.
for 2.
Edge.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
It's a bit further wide. How's the weight?
Weight's good.
Okay, it's got to curl. Bring it over. Right over. Right to it. Right over, right over, right over, right over, right over. Go, 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 go.
Case in point, that didn't quite get over there, so they ended up
Think I'm
with their
just
chance
starting
for
it
2.
Just off the line.
Yeah, I just got it.
Goal number 1 is make the other team throw at you instead of freebies. So there you go. The draw was a bit deep, but it worked for their cause. Simple little hit for 2.
Right on the beak.
Yeah, right on nose.
Yeah. I think you're thinking just starting just off, and then once it gets over, I can carve it over for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! No! No! No!
Whoa. Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I was afraid that might be the situation. There's that
This
middle
one.
outward where it does curl. So if they are judging based on that mid 8 foot flatter spot, that's a learning opportunity for them. Put that in the memory banks. A unexpected steal of 1 for Sluchinski, but it's only the second end. Steve, do you want to call out the sponsors of this wonderful event, other than just Mary's popcorn in your mouth?
Well, thank you. I will say firsthand that Mary's Popcorn Shop does an amazing job. And if you've not had their caramel popcorn, which is buttered under the caramel, I swear, I would recommend you have that. It's nice when you get to taste it and actually speak about it.
I'm
from
about to find the
experience.
mute button.
You might need a little Kleenex on the edges of your mouth. there.
Yeah, that's true.
So yes, but thank you. Enjoying some popcorn while we do some driving on those cameras. The Malcolm is another sponsor we want to thank, and I know that some teams and also our ice makers they stay there. A great hotel in Canmore. So if you ever get a chance and you're up this way, I would recommend it highly. I would also tell you Distinctive Homes, Bow Valley Credit Union, Visions Electronics. Visions, of course, is our biggest sponsor, and they've been with us since day one, so big thank you to them. Rocky Mountain Soap Company, Wildlife Distillery, Ridgewood, and GDS. And of course, Curling Canada, it's always great to have them around at the event. These are their athletes, and they do a great job with them and with the organization, and it's always an honor and a privilege to have a chance to work alongside them, especially at these types of prestigious events. They do a great job. And of course, Gord, let's thank you as well for your great commentary and your Gord goodies, and just for being you. And we might as well thank Saxby while we're at it. Boom, boom, zoom, zoom, and the double stacker, bringing us some great direction and coverage, and piecing all of these puzzles of your voice and my camera together is not an easy job to do, but he does a great job with it. So Saxby, thank you for bringing us this production. It couldn't be done without you.
And
barely done with you.
thanks to you as well, Steve. You and your committee do a fantastic job of putting this event together. And while the camera may not always be pointed in the right place at the right time, that joystick looks like so much fun to play with. One of these years I'm going to switch jobs with you and just play games with the cameras. But thank you very much, A, for the invitation, and B, for the participation. And on behalf of Curling Alberta, thank you for your past support and contributions to them as well. Anyways, to the event at hand. We have Sluchinski with a 2-point lead.
Mine's close. How's the weight?
Harty
Where's
and
the weight?
Skrlik have a couple of rocks in the
Where's the
forefoot.
weight?
5,
Okay, it's got room. Curl.
6.
It's got a curl. Got a curl. Got a curl.
Current angle advantage to Skrlik and Harty. Pushing this one back a foot would make that a whole lot better for Sluchinski.
Perfect.
That I would almost call an extra guard for Skrlik and Harty.
8.
Back 8. Okay.
Do you want a super?
Sure.
Or no?
Sure.
I'm not entirely sure what they decided to do here, but if they decide to use their own yellow to get that blue out of the forefoot, it is a nice skinny line of rocks. Could also corner freeze the blue one on the right side. if you wanna
Similar
be
weight to what I
patient.
just threw.
Yeah. Where are you taking for ice? Middle eight?
Made it. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there.
Okay, well then.
Okay.
Close. Yep.
Not a
Yep.
lot of line for
Whoa.
a shot down the middle.
Whoa. Wait only. Whoa. Got to curl. Yeah. Yeah. Hard. Keep going. Little bounce. Okay. Good sweep.
Very nice shot.
Yeah. Do you think like mid 12 then? Like here?
Aaron's going to stack another one on that pile of growing staggered guards to try to
Like here?
More.
keep that blue one in the forefoot alive. You wouldn't want to leave what they can see of that yellow one, because if they get a shot at that, that's a pretty easy way to get their blue out. So yes, throw another one in the way. It's kind of a interestingly setting up sheet. The right half, as we're looking at, is looking
How's the
very
weight? It's
yellow
gotta come
advantageous,
over.
and the left half is looking very
Okay,
blue
line's good, line's
advantageous.
good. Where's the weight? It's gonna over.
Tight. That's good.
That succeeds in chopping all those yellows out. Could see Harty smack some blue rocks.
You could play the out.
No,
But
I like that.
yeah.
There we go. Quick little updates. Sheet 4, Cotter and Cotter stole one in second against Liburn and Liburn. And sheet 2, I believe Peterman and Gallant took another one on Holman and Botcher as well.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That was a bit of a erratic slide, but hey, it's going to hit a blue rock, so he's accomplishing mission A.
Sorry, my
That's okay.
leg caught.
Would have liked to have gotten rid of at least 2 rocks out of that pile, but hey, long guard out of the way. All right, throwing another guard up in the way. Put it back where it was.
Half.
Okay.
How's line? It's got a curl.
Line's close. Oh, don't curl it.
They need to get to the center line,
Little
but
bit,
not
little bit.
across the
Yep,
center line.
yep. I was just nervous the way your last one just kept going. I was like, I don't want to curl it and then have it.
I kind of wonder what drilling that blue one
Figured if we
straight
got,
back
like,
is going to do.
close to center.
It's clearly going to push the yellow into the other blues, but those 2 blues could start, could both move out the side, so certainly worth a shot. Get rid of a blue guard and a blue in the forefoot.
Hits us right on the nose. He'll be too buried.
Not sure if that back blue sticks around in the forefoot or not. We shall see.
Good shot.
Survey says it stayed at the back of the forefoot. But now there's no backing behind it, so that's less than wonderful for Sluchinski. So throw another one in.
Or one.
Freeze to your own, and it's going to be real hard to get them both out.
I'll make sure we are, but I'm pretty sure.
There is a blue guard that's,
Yeah.
I don't know, about a deep 2 out front that Skrlik could use.
Speed's good out here.
Yeah.
So nose frozen would be ideal.
Just put it right on the lid.
Like when you say good, like same as what I've been throwing for draw to button?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Do you think, and sorry, did we say mid?
Mid 12, maybe even a hair more.
Okay.
So I was edge. You want to get like, yeah, 3/4 12.
I'm just thinking, like, I think that's too much.
So this one's going to be more about line than getting
Line's
too
good.
carried away with how deep it is.
Line's really good. Line's really good. Line's really good. Go, 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 go. Hard to it. Hard to
Gotta
it.
keep it moving.
Go,
Gotta
go,
keep
go,
it going.
Curl, 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 curl.
Great shot.
Great.
Very
sweep.
nice shot.
I do not think that's there, but if you
So that blue straight back probably doesn't get both of those out.
Like, is the yellow there?
Just for to give them one, I think, still too.
I'm thinking you can't tell. That guard's not very high, so you could technically try to chip that blue she just threw
Yeah, you could do that.
straight out the side with.
I could either
Control
spin the
weight.
yellow into it,
That's oof.
like this yellow.
Say what? With like what kind of weight?
Back line, and enough that if I clip the 3, I have the opportunity to tap it.
Yeah, yeah. I like that.
I don't see the run.
No, yeah, it's all to give up one, I think, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least this is to score.
Yep.
So the way they say that makes you think the yellow at the top of the button is already second. So that wonderful
Middle
draw
eight.
by Sluchinski is the current
That's what I
counter.
took, and I would have crashed into that guard.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah, but
looking
you're
to
throwing a little more
throw
weight than me.
Yeah,
basically
and my outcome
perfect back
quite
four draw and just
straight.
Okay.
chip
Yeah, I
their
like it.
yellow one
Okay,
forward.
you're gonna have to call the line on it.
Yeah, just get me by the guard.
Yeah.
Weight's
Close.
good. Back line.
Room. Close. Yep.
I'm not sure there's room. This side
Yeah.
throws really hard.
Yep. Yep. Jesus Christ.
Seen a lot of that today. That 1 inch of over curl.
Two. Yeah.
Oh, put another one on the board for Sluchinski. This seems to be kind of the night of thievery. We have 2-0 after steal on sheet 4, 2-0 after a steal on sheet 1, and 2-0 after a steal on sheet 2, and 2-0 a moment ago on sheet 3. Thievery abound.
I actually think they took 2 there, Gord.
The way Skrlik was talking about it made it sound like they were 1, but maybe I misunderstood. You're absolutely right. I'm surprised they came at it so casually, as in we were already sitting 1. But anyways, not they had a lot of good choices. Okay, well, that's still sticking with the everyone likes to steal on a Friday night theory. All right, 4-0. This is uncomfortable land, but you just got to knuckle up and get your first one in there good, and follow it with, a draw or 2 more. Just don't start to panic. 4 points in mixed doubles is not the end of the world. Get your 2 here is the goal.
Hard. Hard. Straight. Shot.
That's very similar to their shot in the second, but it's 6 inches deeper, making it shot, which makes a very
Just
big
biting
difference.
button.
Okay.
The last time they
Have to
played
throw
the freeze,
out, okay?
The out? Yeah, I like that.
I suspect they'll stick with that. It's worked well for them. Again, we saw a handful of teams
Not
earlier
there.
today try to actually push this rock through the 4 foot, but I'm
Close
just as happy
line.
with the
Room.
freeze.
Where is it?
Little tap, back line.
Curl.
Nice go. It's good.
So I like that. They called it as the freeze,
I mean, do you want to
but
come
aired on the
here?
heavier side, which then resulted in the tap. So many times today we saw people call the tap, throw it a little bit heavy, and barely contact the rock. So I would call that
Over here.
a smart way to call it. Those biting top 4 foot rocks are very handy things to have. Looking to put one in the
How's the weight?
staggered pocket.
How's the weight? How's the weight?
6.
Okay, yeah, line then. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard.
Sorry.
Straight to it.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate miss if it's
Yeah.
under the
I'll take
yellow
way out
one.
here.
That gives them things to play with, but over top of the yellow one almost makes it more comfortable for Harty and Skrlik. So they go and put a yellow one in here frozen on the deep blue, and it's going to be
Middle?
Yeah.
going to be
Even
hard
more?
for
Even a bit more, yeah.
Sluchinski to deal with it.
Just like T-line weight.
Because we can nose it. We can even roll off there.
So you want to tap?
No. I'm just saying. Like we can come to nose.
Yeah. got all there. Room. Where you at, Kel? Still got close. Yeah, straight. Straight. Keep going. Keep going. Really good sweep. Whoa, whoa. Really good sweep, Kel.
A very beautiful end-to-end sweep by Skrlik.
Yeah.
No easy obvious way to get out, so just corner freeze it as a setup for a shot or two later. So sheet 4, Liebert and tied it up with 2 in the third end. And over on sheet 1, Lot and Lot have taken the lead by taking 3 in the third end, so they're up 3-2. So Aaron's just going to look to put this right on the corner of the rock that Harty just threw.
Line's close. Oh, just how's the weight? Line's close. Got to curl. Straight. Straight.
Jesus
Straight.
Christ.
Straight. Hard.
You can't say curl there.
Yes, I can.
I was just going to say, if there's one thing the coach in me is kind of
tap it onto
squirrely about is she keeps asking where is it, and Aaron's not so inclined to answer.
he's gonna run this in.
Yeah.
Which makes calling the
We
line a
don't
little
have
bit
a shot
trickier.
to get him to not run it in unless we thin it sideways. Just sort of ideal.
I could also just draw right to there again. But yeah, you're right. Probably tap it right onto
Well,
it.
if he does this, then we can also just guard.
Guard that side, yeah.
He's going to guard this side.
And then we're
Have a run. Because we have to count that.
what if we peel right now? He hits the middle one.
Yeah. I really think probably this.
Okay.
But I can't see how you could ever put it to here and give him.
We can't put it there.
No,
No,
exactly.
it's impossible to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if
And
you,
there's a chance actually, even if I run into this.
even if you kiss the one, that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, that's fine. You threw one out here. What on your first? What did you take?
Middle, I took into the 8-foot.
So my gut feeling was
Into the 8
push
foot
that
from
top
the
yellow
outlet?
one
I took like
in under the
3/4
pile a
eight.
little bit. I think that's where they decided to land. I didn't mind the outside
And yours was
guard,
like backline, so
but to their point, then
Yeah,
they
so you
just
need
cover
to
the
take
other
edge.
side, and you're getting forced
Yeah.
one,
We
and you're
just need
down
to
one.
whisper it.
So,
half rock or quarter
I
rock.
think thinner the better.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just with backline, keep my shooter or not? Yeah, keep our shooters fine because
Keep our shooter, but not that. You could even back 4. Just
Yeah.
throw back 4 and give us something
Sure.
if he makes this.
Point theirs on their last one. You might have something to come in off of. That's the big thing about mixed doubles is you always want your shooter to be useful later, but not a detriment. But you see too many people throw like normal weight
yeah.
at
Well-
shots and then they lose their shooter.
Okay,
Where if
well,
you match it with say
let it curl.
board weight, you keep your shooter,
let it curl, let it curl.
quite often helpful.
Okay, yep. Yep. Well, yep. You're right to it.
So there you go. Pushed it under and ooh, that was a weird spin off on the bottom there. But now you got a yellow one you can even come sideways with later.
Yeah, like just into there, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much weight are you thinking?
Sure, that doesn't really help us.
Well,
I think you'd want to go thin, make this. Just triple those. If I go here, they just have to smash that,
okay.
and it just goes straight into it.
7, do you think you can just get to the back side of this and then
Yes.
it shoots right up over 7?
I hope so.
So like, that's like thin, like a quarter,
Yeah.
okay?
Do you like the score? Do you think there's a thin triple?
It's so hard to judge where they're all going to stop. If you happen to make a triple, then absolutely. If you stuff something, then yeah, that blue, yellow, blue is going to look really inviting for Skrlik and Harty. So it's super hard to judge where this is going to end up. I wouldn't be against just putting a blue into the mix.
Close, yes! Yes!
Yeah, that's what I didn't love about it. You got one yellow out, and that blue is backing for
Same
the
weight.
yellows.
Could you ever? Yes. Could you ever smash it? The 2? Is that easier shot?
I would even be
Yeah, or I could run this actually.
straight back was my first look.
It just kills all the blues if I hit it onto the right spot.
Yeah.
Because this one, it touches it, but it probably kills ours too.
Yeah.
I'm not a big run back guy, but that was the first rock I saw.
Just hit half rock. I don't know if it touches it with half.
You don't like it?
I just don't know. Does it touch it for sure? Yeah.
It should touch it. Like, I cannot see how it goes by it. But we could also just
Where's
like...
that middle
'Cause
blue
as,
go?
as long as it touches it and doesn't touch this.
No, it won't touch that.
Okay.
But we could play like board. Push that to there and stay up.
Oh, 1 sec. No.
Push this to here.
No, I don't like playing board. Because we're just going to leave a double off. Like if ours stays right here, they just have a little hit and
Well,
flip
board,
in.
ours would probably stay like here.
I don't, like the closer to nose we get, the more it just goes higher on it, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why we have to go board.
Which is bad, like higher.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's at the right spot that it doesn't matter. It's going to hit where it hits.
Well, we needed to kill that one outside of the 4 foot.
We could pick it.
No,
Yeah.
can't pick it. There's no pick.
There is. You just hit this. But.
Nah, not a fan of that
Okay.
one.
You want to play this? I think heavier weight, the more likelihood we spin up. I'd much rather stay here.
I
and
think
punch-
the 8's leaving.
I'd hate to lose my shooter. That's the
90%.
problem with
Just tap
heavier
it?
weight.
What would you like? You want to play the run?
No.
I actually think the
Okay,
run
let's
is
play
the
the run.
best outcome.
Peel?
The run gets
We're
all
not
the
sitting
blues out
terrible.
if you hit it nose.
You like this or you like the board?
I like this.
Okay, right on the nose?
Yep.
If you nose it, you go straight back. More or less all the blues leave. Sluchinski's going to try to find a double, probably on those back 2, and then you get a 2. The angle's just not nice enough on that blue, yellow, blue to keep your shooter and get them both out of the 4 foot. This has to curl. It's close. It's really close. Not quite what they were after, but workable, better. So they could drill the blue to get rid of
Just get to
the
the
yellow.
inside.
And try and get these back too?
Yeah. You could even get super lucky and get all 3. If you just tick, tick.
We would just have enough room for that.
My gut feeling is, can you get past the guard with enough
Well,
weight to move
It's
3
only
rocks?
shot, I think.
Now,
Oh, you
if
have enough.
Yeah, I know. And there's nothing on this outs because you'd have to hit it.
No, there's
Yeah.
nothing. You kill 1.
Yeah.
Definitely getting rid of 1 yellow if you hit your blue one. And then you give up 3 and you still have the lead.
Like, I don't want to get cute with the guard
Yeah.
either.
I would say throw it just on the outside of nose with peel. Like on that side of nose.
Yeah.
Should curl up a little.
Once we're by the guard, do we want to let it go type thing?
Yeah. Yeah, once we're by the guard, you want to hit it. You want to get inside as much as possible.
This is stretching really hard to get 2 yellows out. You risk hitting that front yellow. You could also just hit your blue on a slash, get rid of the top yellow and leave it there and make them deal with it. You don't like to give up 3, but you hit the
Hold it
guard.
tight. Oh. Yep. Yeah!
one sec.
Hit this one first.
I was seeing this one first, like just the crotch,
Crotch,
right in
yeah.
the crotch.
Crotch double
I'll
for
throw,
4.
I'll throw the intern at it though.
That just seemed a little working too hard to not give up 3, that they now give up 4. I think I would have played that too. Just hit the blue into the top yellow, and if it happened to curl hard enough to skinny past and make a double, great.
It's a measure for the 3rd point right now.
Okay. Hit.
You're like in the in? Yeah.
Yep, right down the middle.
Yeah, just off center line on that
Yeah,
side.
you can call the line.
Yeah.
It's gonna float.
You're just, what weight are you giving?
Peel.
Like firm? Yeah. Yeah, peel.
Yeah.
I'm with Skrlik on this. Hitting the lower one first will typically make your shooter spin out less. But hit them both and see where they go.
Looks good to me.
Too thick. Missed opportunity with that strong curl down the middle. That's burnt both teams a couple times now, that center path. Anyways, Steve, do you want to take a look around the sheets? When he's not muted?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I gave a great round the horn there, but I don't think anyone heard me.
I'm not going to complain about that.
Wonderful. Yeah, let's look over in sheet 4 where we have the father-daughter combo, Cotter-Lotter against Liburn, a rematch of the first draw. They're all tied up after 3 playing 4, and a lot of rocks in play, so I'm sure we'll have an update here coming shortly. We can tell you, though, that Cotter do have last rock. Over on sheet 2, finally getting on the board was Home and Botcher, and we're playing in 4 now, and Peter McGlant do have the hammer. And sheet 1, no change yet. They're still playing 4 with a 3-2 lead for Lot, who took 3 last end. But all close games, and all should come down to the wire, Gord.
So, Steve, you've given lots of love to Mary's Popcorn's Delights. Do you want to give any call-outs to crew, staff, ice team, people that's names I don't personally know?
Yeah, that's a great call. Maybe not the camera person right now, but let's...
yeah, he's eating M&Ms. He doesn't get counted in.
Yeah, let's call out. I mean, I think the ice makers at both places. We've got Grant, who's the head ice maker in Canmore, working closely with Michael Libis, an Alberta well-known coach, curler, and ice maker. That's and I guess manager, Gord. So a lot of titles there, but he's over helping, and it's great having his expertise around this event. Just
so that's
gives
like a
confidence.
quad-factor, not just a trifecta.
Yeah, I'd say. And then over here we've got, of course, Brian Armstrong. He's been the ice maker for a long time, and working closely with his crew of volunteers that come in. But he gives good guidance there, and he's been paying lots of attention, getting lots of feedback from the players. A lot of it has all been positive. So just putting on a great surface so that the players can bring their talent and perform like you're seeing out here today. Lots of great curl, lots of great speed, making it easy for shots to be made when the proper deliveries are done. So big thank you to that and the whole crew of volunteers in Canmore and Banff, everything from registration to the supervisors to the all the people working in the lounge, doing the scoring, the live scoring, and all of that doesn't happen without them. Really appreciate all their work. And of course, Curling Canada, they've got people here on the ground watching these athletes, coaching these athletes, and of course looking at one of these teams in all likelihood will be going to the Olympics in 2026. So it's exciting times.
Just a little call out to the actually delightful father-daughter pair to watch, Cotter and Cotter. Jalen missed her last one, and I just always appreciate how positive Jim always is. A smile, a high five, you got the next one. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see that kind of positivity even in high complexity and stakes games. Anyways, sticking around. So we have Harty and Skrlik with a wonderful draw to the 4-foot, and then Sluchinski came up a hair light in the oops, don't throw it there zone, fully buried above the, call it full 8-foot. That's a tricky place to leave a rock. So that gives a huge advantage to Skrlik and Harty to start this end. There's kind of a little trapezoid of terrible, and mostly buried underneath of that center guard is not a good place to put your first rock. Anyways, Harty and Skrlik also came up a little late, which kind of bailed them out a bit. Peterman and Gallant have a very interesting chance for possibly a 3, probably just a 2, looking like a fairly simple hit. So there you go. They put 2 more on the board, so they're up 4-1 on Holman and Botcher. So Sluchinski's going to try to wrap this one around those 2 top 12 guardy looking rocks. Kind of corner freeze the yellow on the can.
Guardy looking rocks.
Well, they're not a guard because they're not in front of the house, but they sure look like a guard, so they're guardy looking.
Gotcha.
Where are you aiming?
Yeah, that's what I said to you, Steve.
Yeah,
Where are
edge.
you aiming?
He flung it out.
It should slide better now. 2 rocks down, but
Yep.
I'll give you more still, but just when you're judging, it'll slide a little longer.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm assuming they're going to
Trying to
stick
speed
with
up top
this
key.
out turn, try to wrap around everything.
You got it.
Certainly enough sideways motion from the hog line in to fully bury behind that blue one.
Okay.
Oh, there. Whoa, 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 whoa,
It
whoa.
is. It's close.
It's got to curl a mile.
Okay.
That's not usually a problem on this sheet. Excellent curl. there.
Yep, yep. Hard, it's over curled. Hard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Sorry.
It's not a terrible rock.
I mean,
Promotable, fully open.
I don't like that poor rock there.
That side of the sheet's looking really ugly for Sluchinski.
I don't
Does
know.
it do-
It's a disaster for us.
Does it do anything to just like nose in between those two?
No, nothing good.
Does it do anything to try and like? Can we ever just grab our 4 and not that 7?
That's 7.
Yeah. Like, can we ever touch this without touching that? Like with that 4?
That really doesn't even matter anyways.
Okay.
Like this.
So,
Even just
to her
right
point,
here.
that half of the sheet's
Half open.
not
I don't want to
good
get
for them.
buried.
I get their desire to clean it up, but this is a good call. In front of the yellow, half open so that it's useful for them on this half of the sheet. If nothing better, distract Skrlik and Harty away from that tap or that promotable rock they just put in.
Mine's good. Mine's really good. Mine's good. Mine's good. Straight, 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 straight. Hard straight.
Did we wait too long?
Yep.
Well, you're supposed to call line.
You don't.
Right on the nose is
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'm not even sure how to
The
respond
flop
to
is
that.
actually great. Oh,
Ooh,
wait, do you
look,
want to
squirrel.
Control?
Sure. You want to sweep or broom?
What would you like?
Statement to that would be yes, it's curling super hard, and the farther out you get, the
Sweep.
harder it's going to curl once it picks it up.
Okay.
So you really need to picture the line even before it's thrown. But that's not a knock on any of the players out there. That's a hard line to call. I don't actually think that's that terrible of an outcome.
Easy
Yellow
control.
has one side,
Yeah,
blue
even
has
if I
one
get to the
side.
inside half, it's good, eh?
Exactly. Are
Whoever
you
you
aiming?
gonna put for broom?
Edge of rock.
Yeah.
So they have to hit this blue one. So
I'm
that
not
yellow
good
is,
straight.
you know, it's kind of burning
I'll
the
get
rock
up
off,
too
if
and
you will.
Okay.
Whoa.
Heavy.
Close. Straight. Straight. Yeah. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 kill.
So despite it being a erratic line call in the last one, that was 2 rocks played down and back. Still just sitting 1 yellow.
We'll run dead straight here. I threw it already.
Yeah. Like 3/4?
2/3.
2/3? How much weight are you going to throw?
Peel.
So do you
Just
like
gotta peel it
here?
out.
So trying the yellow double. Really hard to hurt yourself. You could technically pick your blue out of the back.
Noah, give me the same. We'll just sweep for that, Josh. I carved out this way.
Yep. Yes! Hard! 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 Hard!
That didn't really cause you a whole lot of heartburn either.
But I
That
wasn't sure if it
tappable
was
yellow's
all the way
gone,
over.
that in-off blue is gone. Still only 1 yellow in the middle.
Right on the nose, or is it easier to draw right here? Might be easier to draw there, honestly.
Well, the thing is, if I ever am like, what does he have if I do that? Like even if I
Yeah,
miss
but yeah, then you're not changing anything.
that, at least I'm
if you-
making the draw impossible.
If you're
Well,
anywhere and yeah,
The draw
I feel like that
certainly
better.
curls hard enough to get
Right on the
second
nose?
shot.
No, I don't mind the draw.
Okay,
Just don't know if you can go out wide enough at this point.
it'll definitely snap in there.
I agree.
And
Think
if
I'm
it comes
taking,
up,
like,
if it
middle-
comes up top 8, it's fine, or top 12.
Try to make it good.
Yeah, I agree. Like right into the button.
Throwing the 1.
Try to make it good. Isn't that what everyone aspires to?
Where are you taking?
I like that
3/4
comment.
12 or something.
Yeah,
Are we doing
middle,
the boomerang? Yeah.
Middle 12
Yeah.
with a nice set.
Okay.
Okay, if they make this draw, I am for the rest of this weekend using the boomerang. Throw it wide and take the swoop. Play the boomerang.
All there.
Okay, wait.
These are quite often hard to take too much ice
Room.
because it comes off the bank near the
Whoa.
board so hard.
Good.
Looking really good.
Whoa. Sit.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Why can't I make a last shot?
Hi, Steve.
Here?
Still on mute. I'm not on mute. I can say hi, Steve. So the boomerang almost
is
worked.
slower.
Just
I was just going to say,
just a bit
but I
heavy.
have 13.3 on that.
That was back 8.
Yeah. But, like I said before, we were definitely like,
Yeah. You're looking more for like a 13.8.
yeah.
These draws can be so hard because when it's curling that far sideways,
is to get
the
it out there,
distance
though.
it travels is so much farther. So you
'Cause
almost have to feel
I
like
can
you're
make it
throwing
curl
it
in there
back
if we needed to.
And if we just skinny the yellow, we're in trouble because then we are on top of stuff, right?
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
You're never going to
Straight
be
travel
able to
to button
overcurl
guard?
once you get past
Pretty
the
much.
yellow.
Okay. And you said like 3/4.
They're going to try the boomerang.
Like,
At
yeah?
least.
That's what Skrlik called this. Get way out there so far that it just kind of goes up the hill and then comes snapping sideways. So it's now called the boomerang.
I like it. A new name. Double stacker, zoom, zoom, boom, boom, and boomerang. Can almost make a
Really
song
like
out of it.
It's really heavy.
And we had, what was it, Professor Plum in the conservatory with the revolver earlier today.
Mine's good.
This is actually looking really sharp.
Here it comes. It's all about weight
Can you
now.
carve it?
I don't know.
Just a little light on the sweep to be sure. So there's that thing. Those rocks, when they get past the hog line, they're almost going sideways faster than they're going forward. So it's hard on a sweeper to actually judge the right distance. And I almost feel bad when it's someone like Aaron, who's commonly in the house, and judging weight as a sweeper is not his commonplace. Having said that, he's playing out of the primary house role these days, so. All right, well, they noodle over who shot rock and get the sticks out. What else do you see out there, Steve?
Well, I see that Lot stole 1 and 4, so they're leading 4-2 over Cinnamon Tau. And if I look at it, I see 4 blues in the house. Still a couple of shots to go, so they can certainly change things. But let's listen in on this measure here. They're back.
Taylor does a 13-3, so like, you need to throw this hard.
Yeah.
Going 1.
Yeah.
That's probably too much.
Yeah, you guys.
1 for the blue guys.
I think that's a big point there in the 5th. I mean, it could have been 4-3 and moving in the other direction, or now it's 5-2 and 1 less end to go. So I think that was a big point, Gord. I'm
very much of the stance that keeping the tighter the score, the trickier the game. So yeah, 4-3 versus 5-2 is
obvious.
Very. It's the kind of pressure you could really feel when you're out there. You know, once you're within kind of 2 points, anything can happen. So you always feel that pressure. So you're right. That was a very big point. And they were kind of out no man's land. I mean, you know, not a lot out there trying to play the slingshot. So, Boomerang.
Boomerang, sorry. Sorry. Slingshot must be another shot we'll come up with later, but the boomerang, and they judged it really well, and they waited long enough to get the curl, and as they had it going, they brushed it hard, and there they go.
That's very much the key to sweeping, is picking when a rock hits the break point. You know, like the power sweepers on TV, they can create a break point. But for the average sweeper, you need the rock to start to curl before directional sweeping really starts to create an impact. So that's kind of what happened there. They had to wait it out until it started to curl, and then Aaron drug it down into the 4-foot.
I was thinking just in. That's what I've been going, and it's
So,
been.
yeah, okay.
So this is the 6th end. I'm actually a little surprised not to see the power play.
It's light.
So I'm not
And tight.
sure why.
I don't think it's tight. Line's fine.
Light and tight's not a good thing to hear out of the hand. I've heard better things. Stayed out there, though.
It's actually the light that bugs me
way
more
light.
than the tight.
Yeah.
Right after I talked
First
about
rock
it being
of a
heavy.
game,
you just
mixed
can't-
doubles, you're almost
sweep them
always
now.
better off to be
Okay.
heavy.
They just don't
Because
sweep
if you run into the back one in
Like
any
4
manner,
foot?
you're getting a positive outcome.
Yeah, get
You
bite 4
split
foot.
them out of
Yeah,
the 4-foot, you've got
forward.
backing.
Yeah,
You
like
bump
that.
it a little bit,
Running
you've
it
got
in.
backing. Like, very little bad comes out of it, short of so heavy you miss it or kick it through the house. That guard is not a great rock throw.
Right there.
It's at least as advantageous for Harty and Skrlik as it is themselves.
Line's good.
It's too high and
You're still out
partially
in the
buried,
good
so it's
stuff.
not a promotable rock yet.
It's curling now.
It even takes a little bit of your run back out. So
Good throw.
not a
Freeze the
home
back
run
run.
response.
That's what I'm saying.
2 rocks deeper would have made that feel a whole lot better, because now Aaron can still get in there for the freeze in the back one.
How's the weight? Line's close. Yep.
Oh,
How's the
they're
weight?
coming.
Yep.
Once they
How's the
hit
weight?
that break point, they just start to
it.
walk.
Okay, curl, 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 curl. Great throw.
Really nice rock. You could argue over curled. It'd been nice if that was
Middle
nose
curl?
or
Yeah.
a hair to the
Even
right side
more?
frozen.
Yeah, anywhere in the middle
They can
to
freeze this
3/4
back
goes
now,
to
and
the
it's
same
actually got
spot.
an angle that's good for yellow. You need to be about 3/4 frozen center line side here, and yellow's going to be looking pretty good. Right now, that whole left side of the sheet's kind of funky with those staggered blue ones. So, win the war on the right side right now.
Get all there. Line's fine. Whoa.
It seems a
Whoa.
little warm.
Line's
is
close.
close.
Yep, yep.
Oh, it's coming down.
Wait only, wait only. Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
That might have been the kiss of death. I can't see if it rolled off enough to get past it back. Yeah. That definitely needed to curl 2 inches farther. Kiss of death is our funny little term for if you're trying a freeze and you just kind of plunk and roll off right beside it, because that's a terrible place to be. Anything they do with it is better for them now. Hit and roll on their own, all kinds of outcomes. So kind of here, Aaron can easily sit on any of that, and it's going to look really good for him.
This one's tracking longer. It's got to curl. Got to curl. Hard curl. Hard curl.
This looks like it's about
Hard
halfway.
curl. Hard, bring it over. Hard, get it to nose. Hard, bring it over.
Call it back line, but still.
That's so bad.
Through it through the curl.
She's straightened up a bit down there now.
I think that's all we can do for now.
Yeah, what
don't
kind
think
of
we
weight? Like just like back line-ish or?
Yeah. Do you like that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Where am I taking for back line?
I like the fact that they're choosing just heavy draw as opposed
That's like-
to hit.
Over half of what we would take for a draw there.
Do you like it or no?
I was thinking at least edge.
All right, never mind.
No.
Not sure I love.
I was thinking like edge at 8.
Right here?
That says draw to me.
No, no, no. We can throw control at it.
That says hit to me.
Or board.
Okay, board.
Okay.
Don't really see the necessity to hit it out, but I guess that's one less blue. You could easily push it backwards about 2 rock lengths, and then that middle yellow one's never going anywhere.
Yep. Yep.
My fear here is
Whoa.
where your shooter
Whoa.
moves, you could leave it
Close,
double.
close, close.
Heavy.
Curl. Good shot.
Thanks.
Okay, good shot.
That's not good.
You want to just double these?
I'm kind of screwed right now. Can't just double those either.
If I'm Sluchinski, I'm
if we
currently
know?
thinking, how do I only get
What if
up
we
to
get to nose on this one? And then we shimmy this one over here. This one's going to hit here. We're going to stay here.
It's all not great.
Well, but then at least if they try anything off here, we got a catcher on this a little bit.
I don't have much of anything on here right now. Just see what I can see.
I'm with the misses on this one. Push that one yellow deep 8 foot, leave your shooter in front of that other yellow one that's going to bounce a hair to the right. Build your own pocket.
Now we could just rip those. Just rip those.
Hey,
So you rip those.
Peel.
2 yellows leave. Your shooter leaves. They have free choice to draw wherever they want
like
to. which
straight
is
peel, like we're
probably
rolling
corner
away?
freezing their own.
Peel.
Then they're sitting 2 and you
I
can't
know,
do
and we're
anything
rolling
with it.
away?
Yeah?
Okay.
I prefer the misses shot here, but hey, getting 2 yellows out is a way to make them not count against you.
Whoa. Curl, 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 curl. Curl.
Okay, do you want to risk it all with the freeze here?
Or do we try that?
I'm not sure what the risk at all with the freeze is.
Oh, just the blue straight back.
Like board. I don't know. It could do nothing. Like it could miss it. You'd have to really close the guard, and you can't graze the guard.
Yeah, you touch the guard, it does nothing, and
Yeah.
you don't really have a shot for 2. It's not really a risk to try and the bang bang. Like even if I make that, they guard, and then you have to make.
Yeah, because like if we throw this and he guards, I might not have anything.
Yeah, so try and catch this one
Yeah.
or this one.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
Probably try to move
If the
that.
guard's
seven.
unraisable,
Yeah, okay.
you'll have the
I think I need firm to get it to come back.
heavy call it hack kind of.
Feather
We
in it.
literally could.
If the
We
guard's
could
open
literally
enough, you
tap
can
it,
run it back.
right?
You
Like
have a whole
in the
wall would
end,
be able
we
to
feather and
throw
tap
it at.
it to here. That's fine.
Yeah.
I like
Normal?
8-5. Yeah, like a little bit above.
Which
The same
turn?
line as your peel.
We're playing the out?
The out? Yeah.
No, I was seeing that. Oh,
We're not playing the in.
I'd
No.
even prefer
I
a
do
rock
not
Oh,
where
think
her
so.
broom is, a little bit over
Okay.
Get
there.
it thin.
so the outs.
It's thinner.
Yeah, it's right there
Yeah.
with normal.
Yep.
Okay, well, clearing out the front. Or something to
You
that
got
effect.
it.
That's like a double peel over top, and they might run it into the yellow. To
I
the,
guess.
I don't know.
Still
Like, why do I need to
not
stand
seeing
all
the
the way
big
down there?
advantage other than no guard in the way, but then, okay, Aaron and them hit something else out maybe. Like Aaron could just come and play, call it a board weight hit on that back yellow, leave it hanging out in the back 8-foot, don't count the front one, and you still only have a shot for 2. I like the freeze, but that's me.
Close. Girl. Whoa. Whoa. Ah, I missed it. Great shot.
Thanks.
Well, it worked out really well. Not entirely sure that's
sitting freeze,
how
so
they
we can't
pictured
really
it,
hurt
but they now
ourselves
are.
I think that's the call. It was a double peel across the top. She just, like she said, Kayla, she missed it only from it being harder in and bumping the blue
There's nothing over there.
further back.
There's
but
nothing over
Fair,
there.
fair. But they are sitting
Well, I'm just
3
wondering
with a
about
blue
this.
There's
catcher.
nothing. There's nothing there.
Well, but then, like,
No.
we maybe plant it here.
And then they draw for 4?
You don't think we lose any of them?
No. Which one would we lose? Would have just ripped this and hope this drags. It's probably not going to though, but you know, at least kill that one.
And if I, like, there's no, like, thin.
No, there's not.
Okay.
Just trying to kill a rock here.
All right.
And it's gonna curl.
This is as I call it,
Everything
a lick your
right
wound
around center
shot.
curls a little bit.
Except the fact you're giving up points and try to make it less.
Like, throw edge of that rock that we want to hit.
Well, kudos on that last shot. That all the rocks spun way nicer than I was picturing. So, good call, good execution. I do like that the back blue one stayed and didn't go flying out. So, hit the front yellow one thin enough to make it leave and give them a draw for 3.
I think the thought is that the might drag enough to punch that yellow one even back into the 12-foot and maybe maybe make it a draw for 2.
Oh, curl, 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 curl.
It's good.
Or just leave a draw for 3 like the other guy
sorry,
was
Gil.
saying.
Don't worry, the other guys only right once in a while.
That's
you
true.
taking?
I've had plenty of not so rights. Like the free guard zone rule earlier today.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we could have a tie game here and heading into the last 2 and both with power plays. This will really change the dynamics of what was going on out there.
Can always go down to any of those.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Got a shot for 3 over on sheet 4. Cotter and Cotter with a well
way out
executed
there,
power
Jared.
play
Just
for
wait.
3.
Wait.
Yeah, you need the back one.
Yes.
This looks like a really nice straight draw to the 4-foot.
Good. Yeah.
All that talk about backing. Who needs backing? Maybe you and me, but we're not as good as them.
Well, we look over on sheet 1 and we've got Lot and Lot are still leading 4-3. They do have hammer and yeah, some rocks in play there. So we'll come back to you on what's going to happen there in the 6th end, but still very much alive both teams. We've got Peterman Glant, who just doubled out the yellows. They're line 4, and they do have hammers. So Home and Botcher are going to have to do something with the last shot here to probably just try to either cut them down or go all for broke and draw around in the center. We'll see what comes out of that. And over on sheet 4, like you said, they only took 2 actually. In 6 they took 3. You're right. So they'll be leading 6-4. And the power play is on now for Liburn. So lots of activity still happening. Very close games. And we got a barn burner here now with that big 3. And we got a power play that's been called by Sluchinski. So let's see how they can execute that.
So here's the fun one. Tie game. Defending against the power play, and you have your own power play.
Halfway tight.
Reverse tick.
Yeah.
You could try to cut off the draw path, or you can throw your own guard.
Hey, and my director here is making sure we tell the audience to keep those comments coming. We are monitoring the stream. If you got questions, either our social media analyst will answer that, or it'll be given to the commentators, and we'll see if Gord can go 1 for 2 on
your
on
Cracker
answering
Jack
these
commentator and your popcorn eating commentator.
Whoa!
Mary's popcorn eating.
job.
Oh,
commentator.
absolutely.
Nice.
I'm still waiting for one of the other sponsors to come up and give us something.
Like a home?
Absolutely. Distinctive Homes. Where's the, I won't say no to that. All right, so Skrlik and Harty actually kind of took a hybrid. So they threw their
Is it
rock
going to our
towards
wing
that
ones, like,
blue
not
to
there
cut
anymore?
off the obvious draw path,
Well,
but created
it
a
is.
almost
I'm just
center
asking,
guard.
like, what do
So
we
it's a very
like to-
creative hybrid shot.
Because we go around this one and we're just going to start drawing it in.
Well,
here.
we want to score 2 or 3 here.
Yeah, I know.
We're not just trying to get our 1. So
I understand.
I think
Yeah.
go around
Captain
top 8.
Obvious there.
I just got 16-2 on that one. So do you think like this spot is still like kind of a bit regular?
Everything's slow right now. Like you're shooting for like a 13-7 everywhere, I think.
Do we think mid-8's too much?
Mid-8 should be pretty good.
Yeah, to Aaron's point, everything's going to feel really heavy considering how far it's curling. I'm in a timing swing. I'm curious what it's up to.
That's so light.
So I suspect the hog-to-hog is probably still 14, but it just feels like we're slugging them because of how much it curls.
Line's got space. Line's good. Line's good. Line's really good.
14-1.
It's got to curl up. Curl.
Jocelyn with a short run back for 4.
Yep.
On the nose.
Game, set, match on
You
sheet
can
2.
tap it on the nose, or
I love handshakes.
a shade high is never bad. Where are you aiming?
Not a bad rock there. I mean, just
Third into
just
the
biting top 4, half berry.
Mid-8, 30.
Yep.
So yeah, we can tell you there is a final. Peterman Glant just
What did
took
you say before?
4,
Pretty much there.
and they're up 8-2,
Like tapping is
and they've
never
just
bad or
handshaked with
freezing?
Holman and
high is
Botcher.
never, hitting it high side.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a B match, was it
So all
not?
we need to do is get it back on
was.
this one.
So
Yeah,
they're
okay. So like
coming back tomorrow
back
for other
4.
Yeah, freeze is never bad either.
cat
Yeah.
of 3 lives down in the sea.
Yep.
So Harty and Skrlik have accomplished what they were after, which is to pull the play back into the center to
should
try
be
to
all
keep
there.
it a
Okay,
plus or
close to
minus
line.
1
Okay.
situation.
Curl. Close.
Gonna try to get to nose
Curl.
on that blue one that
Curl.
Sluchinski just threw.
Curl. Curl. Keep curling. Right to it, right to it, right to it.
Oh, it's not.
Right to it, right to it. Good sweep, Cal.
Nice shot.
Sorry.
No, that's
dear.
good.
I should have.
No, that's good.
They got
Thought
to
if we could
just
even
past
get
the
under it a
nose, which
little
then
more.
further cuts off that blue one way out in the wing.
We
Any
wanna
kind
get
of a
rid
hit
this,
is
but
a possibility to catch over there.
Like, just come here.
I'll take that.
Like here.
Lot and Lot are also throwing for a 4. And well executed. 4 on the board for them. Nice little slash hit. So that brings their score up to 7-3
Maybe
over
let's just
Tau and Cinder.
hack about 8 foot.
You got like half?
Yeah.
I like
Do you
this.
think Hack will like get it through?
Yeah.
Do you like
If you
hear
do this
that?
right, the yellow leaves the house and your shooter stays in the far left and you're now sitting 3.
Close. Yep. Yep.
This middle path has been curling really hard.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Go.
Couldn't. Yep. Firm.
Yep.
So that
Okay.
far right blue is still cut out of play. Harty and Skrlik are just going to eliminate some other blue. Just a little low side nose double. I would say Aaron was probably just a hair light on that last one. If he throws 6-8 feet heavier, it would have been just about brilliant. Over curled with a bit of an underthrow.
But a great line call because she had him on it right away, even before it was on the rock. So great anticipation.
Oh no.
Jeremy inside out of that one. But it's been working for him. Very nice.
Thanks.
And the roll underneath. And
Yeah.
this it too.
Yeah.
Oh, just at one probably.
Yeah.
I like the whoa no when he first throws it and then, oh no, it's all good. The joy of a swingy sheet. So now you'd almost like to put this one, just get a biting top 4. Takes a lot away, but any kind of a hit on it's liable to catch on that yellow one way over on the right.
A little more.
I don't know if they have an out turn on their blue.
That's a wait.
T.
What?
T line.
It's got to curl. Like, we have to curl. Okay.
Looks heavy.
Yeah, that was an optimistic T-line. One of the hardest things about being a sweeper is calling where it actually is going to go, not where you're hoping it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
That is my fail point in life. I overly optimistically state where I think it's going. Oops. All right, so that one is, call it third.
That's 32.
So they're just going to throw this
Yeah.
one into the 4-foot.
So it's still heavy.
Make them earn more than one.
Because you threw probably like backline out of your hand anywhere else, and it came down to like barely tap it.
Oh yeah, this is where I played. Yeah, yeah.
Where are you aiming?
I
Edge.
think edge. Yeah,
Yeah.
edge 8. You can curl it in there.
Oh, yeah.
Compliments to his sweeping partner.
Okay, it's close.
A little light. Line's good.
Well, when you throw it light, go out there and help.
Curl, curl. Curl, hard curl. Hard curl. Hard curl, right back.
Good shot.
Good sweep.
Shoot,
That's
my
fine.
instinct was to curl it like at the halfway mark, and then I went back on that.
No, it's good.
Good throw.
Field goal on sheet 4. Don't see that too often. And not score 3 field goal, as in put it through the uprights field goal. All right. Sluchinski's going to just park one on top of that yellow. It's under the tee line.
Line's close. It's got to curl. Really got to curl. Really got to curl.
I feel like they're in one of those spots where they're getting a bit fooled because they have to come down off of the.
Through left.
Picture the sheet kind of with a bit of a wing, so there's a little bit of a climb towards the edges.
Yeah.
So when you're trying to draw the center line and you're fully into the 12, it picks up a harder curl early. Right now they're actually crossing the
take
12,
off
so
ice
they're
and
not
curl it in.
really in
Yeah.
Is that
the
what you're
12 foot
thinking?
with the ice. So I think they're catching a little bit of that flatter middle
You don't
spot.
like the
We've seen
same
that with
ice you
those
threw?
8-foot pass with
Well,
the
I
hip.
just
They
think
just
we
don't quite curl.
Well, are we
as
trying to
hard,
bury
so
it or are we staying open?
I suggest that's
do you
probably
like?
why these ones are under curling, is they're not up
Because we
that
bury
hill
it,
getting
she
the
gets the free
boomerang.
draw of the button. If you put it here, she's got a tough shot.
So it's almost you have to take
I know,
twice
that's
as
why I
much
don't
ice
like,
off as you
going
want
around
to,
it,
just
'cause
because
then
it takes a little longer to
it's
catch a
almost
curl.
Okay.
Take less or you take more?
Yeah, you could probably go either way. You could get farther up the hill and take the boomerang in there, or come way down off the hill
We
and
might as well
just
try
draw it
steel
in
too.
Yeah, what's the steel too?
calmly, not
Like a little
boomerangy.
bit buried.
Top 4
And then she has to draw.
or top button.
And then it's the force at least.
Okay, so then I took Justin to the 12,
'Kay.
and it's third rock down the path. The Aaron's looked like they were sliding good actually,
Yeah.
and mine slid pretty decent for how
Yeah, I
much we
agree.
saw.
And I can always be a guard.
Yeah, yeah. Top 8.
So effectively trying their darndest to make the draw for one harder.
Line's great.
There's no real good way for
You can keep going forever.
Sluchinski to get 2 here.
Whoa.
Good.
He's gonna freaking give us one. God damn it.
So now they're going to go up the hill a little bit into boomerang land.
Well, you know, the key here, I think, is if you're not going to get one, make sure you
That
only
speed
give
I
up
gave
one.
you on my first
Yes.
shot,
Because right now, yellow's sitting 2.
'cause that was like a
And it
little
wouldn't
bit
be the
tighter
worst
than
thing if
got.
they
Nope.
give up the steal of one.
Like,
You'd,
was
as
that-
you say,
was that fighting for?
it's,
No.
it's an argument
Not
which
quite
one's
fighting for?
better to have.
Not quite.
You
And
all-
you'd stop them from doing their power play
I was
as
just
well.
going to say,
Just
I
pretty much on the
almost
button, 'cause that's
completely
pretty much
agree
what
with
I
you
said I
here.
would
Because
do.
you
So
take
just
Wanna
one.
into
be
the 12.
middle-
Can you say that again, Gord?
I agreed with you this time. Steve.
Completely was in there once.
All right, that's fair enough. I completely agreed with you once in our lives.
Okay.
But yes, no, absolutely. You're probably better off to give them one here. Would you rather try to take 2 with a regular setup, or would you try
Mine's
to
really
defend
good.
against a 2 with the power
Mine's really
play?
good.
I think I would
Mine's
give them
really
one.
good. Room. Gotta curl up a bit.
Shot. On yellow.
Good shot. So I think that was the plan.
So now, if you were Harty and Skrlik, would you be like, darn, I wish we'd have used our power play in the 6th end, which I was frankly surprised they didn't, because now they don't get to use it. Anyways, no point in crying over spilt milk. All right, so, all right, I'm getting.
Prediction, Gord. Need a prediction here. We've been watching 7 ends of curling. Lots of great curling, great strategy.
Yeah, I like that.
As you say,
Yeah,
I
it'll come
think they
back over
gave
here.
the 1 to take away the power play and keep Hammer to get 2. What do you think? What's the over/under on who's going to pull this game out?
Should need to go.
This game has just felt like it's going to go extra ends, so I'm calling 1 for blue here.
Yep. Yep. Yes, right to it.
I've often said the first 2 rocks of the end are the most telling things in the whole thing, so that was mediocre. Not my favorite spot to put a rock. So if If Sluchinski gets this one partly underneath of that fully in the 4, then I'm definitely calling at least 1 for blue. How about you?
Like, is it in full 8?
I'm going to wait till after the first 2 shots at
Hedge your
the
bet.
end because somebody once told me the first 2 shots at the end decide it. So why would I
Okay,
not
now
wait
decide
until
is a little strong in the words. Very strongly indicative. How's that?
strongly indicative? Sure, I'll take that, Gordon. I'll take that. So after this shot, I'll let you know what I think.
Yeah. You could give me a hair more, but that would probably be close.
Okay, we're going to get a hair more.
It's up to close.
It's quite a bit more, but I don't hate it.
So is it quite a bit more or more than a hair more?
Line's close, yep. Yep.
It's really tracking nicely
Line's
here.
really
Got to
good.
go though. It's starting to take
Line's
off.
really good.
They've
Hard
called
line.
this line
light.
quite well most of the game.
And it's light.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought
More out of my hand.
I know it was way more than your jaw to the button on the last.
You probably just.
So, according to some
disaster.
sage person's advice, is the first 2 rocks. What's your prediction now?
That's
Wow.
gonna be a safe throw. Like it'll.
Let me just hear what they're going to do first, then I'll let you know.
Out there, yeah.
Yeah, but it
They're
makes.
going to
Wait,
draw the 4
They're
foot.
giving me some intelligence here. I want to hear what Harty has
Same
to
as what I
say.
gave last time, like
Yeah.
that we stepped to back
Yeah.
for.
So basically, you're going to
All nice
milk this
across the
right to the
board.
very last shot before
Probably
you make a
won't even
prediction, is
it'll
what I'm
naturally
getting.
go there.
No, just want to get all the facts. All the facts, Gordon.
Well, the fact is, over on sheet 1, the scoreboard is 8-3 in favor of Lot and Lot. And there's a fact
all that
over on
good.
sheet 4.
I agree.
It's through.
So is that in
Whoa.
the facts for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's through.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be okay, I think.
Well, close. Yep.
Just line. Just
Yep.
line.
Whoa, whoa,
Look at that warp in there.
whoa,
What
girl.
a nice play of the line.
Whoa, whoa. Holy
Good. Great.
They probably would have preferred
should've
that be
knifed it,
biting the
sorry.
top
Chucking
button,
rock
but that is certainly a comfort rock.
That was so heavy.
I know. I was like.
So far, I'm thinking somebody wearing black pants is going to win.
I'm waiting to be struck by lightning by all this epiphany coming in the building.
This big shot right here.
This is yes, very pivotal to their lifeline. Weld this one in there, and
Oh,
you got a pretty good cement on at least an extra.
it's got to curl. Like, if you have to sweep, it's got to curl.
I think it'll curl. Jeremy's went sideways even with backline weight.
Bring it right over. Right over. Right over. Right over. Right over. Right over.
Little heavy, little heavy.
Same thing.
Oh my god.
It's pretty good.
If he could have taken 3 feet weight off of that one, that would have been a great shot. So Harty's going to try to get inside the nose of that one.
I got a 3-3.
Yeah, I'll take off like 4 feet.
Okay.
So I think it'll be a bit quicker now out there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's setting eerily up like number 6.
Watch the
The
line.
difference is that
just
the
watch the line.
Sluchinskis have the
Get it
hammer.
by.
So.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa, wait only, Kel. Whoa. Whoa, gotta curl. Curl it, curl it, curl it, curl it. Curl it, curl it, curl it. Curl it. Curl it, curl it, curl it. Curl it. Curl it.
Sorry, Jer.
What were you doing?
Not
Just
curling it.
be bopping around.
You kept touching your room with your hands. I was like, what is going on?
Well, because I was like, do I knife it? Do I not?
Anything.
Ah, honesty.
Give the girl a break. It's late on a Friday.
I'm going to stand back here. Like, you're wanting 2/3?
So Aaron and company have decided to move some rocks.
Like 3/4.
I think it's a good thing. At minimum, you want 1 point to reset extra, and you don't want to get yourself where you can't even score. So
Yeah, there's no
things
draw
are
path.
not looking favorable.
You can definitely get 3 rocks moving here, if not 4.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
I didn't believe you.
There's some more honesty, I guess. Late at night on Friday is when the honesty.
Who wants to sweep anymore at this point in the game?
Okay, same
Take it on your own. To hell with the sweeping thing.
Just deadpan. I didn't believe you.
Are they shot 1 or we?
I don't know.
I think they are.
Yeah.
So I need to tap it just a touch, or else
Yep.
they might just switch to Guardian.
Yep.
Okay, so
They want to.
Yeah.
some semblance
right
of
on the
Sirius
nose
is
or
still
what?
alive around here. I think
I
they're
hear
playing
high's
a
never
short
bad.
tap on their yellow in the top 4.
Gonna take
Just
just a
push
hit
that
less
blue
ice,
one back
so
a
you had
little
to curl that
farther
the
out of
whole
being
way.
shot.
But I didn't.
But you didn't. Yeah. Mine's good. Wait on me. Gotta curl. No, straight. Straight.
Gotta go.
His have been curling harder than
No,
Sluchinski's,
freeze,
so I would be
freeze.
going to the straight.
Straight.
He's well past nose now. He's just straight curling 4 foot or drawing. Pretty good. Anyways.
You know that yellow is
Stop
there.
yellowing at me. I don't like it.
I think there's a yellow.
I do agree.
Hit just over half of that outside one. And a lot of things start rolling away.
I think I'm going to say closer to nose than half. 'Cause you need to.
I just don't think nose is
Hit it like as thick as
accessible.
we can. I think it kills all of them, and hopefully it just pushes back to there.
Okay, so hit it like as thick as we can.
Yeah.
You know, Lisa, I'm not Lisa Shepherd. I appreciate your comment that you sent us. Bravo, well said.
I will say, though, she's a very good sweeper for being a skip. Just maybe a little off in the judgment. All right, trying to get as close to nose on this yellow one and get preferably 3 yellows spinning.
Yeah, I think you do.
Oh.
Oh, what's-
Oh, close.
oh,
Oh, curl.
look at that! Like we said, that is great. That
So?
blue's welded and the yellow is.
Oops. I don't know.
Did it hit?
Uh-oh. Did it hit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, if it was a shooter, yeah.
Okay.
If you tap it on the nose, you're sitting 2.
I like how they all looked at us like we had the answer to that
Like that,
question.
yeah. Just tap and
I
flip
guess
it
if you were paying
Yeah.
attention, Gordon, not just
Even if you're right
talking,
on the nose,
you
it's-
might have had
Exactly.
the answer.
It's the boom boom that's supposed to be watching those.
Yeah.
All right,
What kind of weight are you throwing?
blue shot.
Do you like just back 4?
Yeah, I like
Back
backboard.
eight?
Yeah, I like those. Back 8.
Yeah.
You could.
Teresa, I could not
Yeah.
agree with you
Would
more.
you
This
rate?
has been a great matchup.
Yeah.
Great rivalry
Just another
here
12
with
is
4
fine.
Yeah.
great
Good.
Alberta
You got it.
players, and well said.
Okay, all you.
Backline!
Try to get.
Backline!
Gotta get at least to the nose. Crossing the nose would be very ideal.
Knife. Clean.
It's walk. Oh, straight.
It's going to go potentially right.
Ruh-roh.
Oh. Was this a draw for 2 or draw?
Yeah.
It's a draw for 2,
Middle?
is it not?
Yep.
It is.
Yep. I was actually a little surprised they didn't just try to hit that blue one out. But it's kind of hard to tell how much of the guard is in the way. But technically, that looked like a nose double to me. So they, okay, fine, decided to just push the blue back and be shot rock. And, well, unfortunately, they misread the line.
We're top 12.
So, yes, this is
5, 6 feet more.
free draw for your 2.
Just hope out of her hand I don't hear light and tight like last end. But I think she'll be really close on this. She's had really good draw weight on a number of occasions, throwing last stone. I expect this to be really close for the deuce. Nice release, good rotation. Aaron,
Did it
Mine's
say
good.
light or tight?
no,
Line's good.
they like the line. Aaron likes the weight.
How's the weight?
Weight's good.
Looks
Room.
very similar to Skrlik's actually. So this is, call it back 4 foot. They can use their own as a bit of a catcher, maybe. Not too much though. Oops, that's too much.
Yeah. It's a good throw. Sorry, everything just dies there. That one didn't.
So that looks like it was one.
That was definitely not how I predicted going to an extra end. That is a unfortunate outcome for a draw for the win, but hey, still fighting in the match, so that's all fine. What do we got over here on sheet 4?
Well, it's 8-4. They are up, but they have hammer, and that's Liburn. I don't know. Lots of rocks in play, so there's a shot. But let's just take a moment while they set up here to say thanks to our sponsors. We've got Vision Electronics, been there since day one. I really appreciate them. Bow Valley Credit Union, Mary's Popcorn Shop. We also have Distinctive Homes, and we have the Malcolm. Also, we have Wildlife Distilleries. We have Ridgewood. We have GDS, and we have the Rocky Mountain Soap Company. Thank you to all of them for all they do in the community. And also a big thank you to our other host club, the Canmore Golf and Curling Club, who are hosting 4 other games over there, including the A qualifier. So the only team that's qualified so far is Walker Myers. They did that this afternoon, beating Jones and Lang, taking 5 in the last end. And we have Gagne Morissette playing against Wu Wenchek in the other one that's playing right now in Canmore. So we'll have 2 teams qualified by the end of tonight.
So it's a final over on sheet 4. Cotter and Cotter have pulled out the victory over Liburn and Liburn.
Yes, they'll move on. Liburn will be done with this event, but
No stop.
Yeah.
doesn't mean they have to leave.
Just like the same weight you gave me? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lisa, you are more than welcome. It's been a pleasure. Gordon and I absolutely enjoy
Yeah,
doing
just
this, and
freeze.
we're appreciative
Okay, well,
that
you
there's
can
some
go anyway.
people that like to listen to us.
Guard.
This is
Crashing.
It's actually kind of strange. That is very overcurled, but also a bit on the light side. Okay, so advantage Sluchinski at the moment. One at the back and a free draw to put another one wherever they want. The thing I find interesting here, and this is the debate I have with people, would you rather stick to this side and throw the same shot, okay, fine, and then leave the out turn? Or do you throw an out turn here to kind of cover both sides and have something you can play an angle with? So it's always a fun debate on these ones. I think this is, you just threw this one, so it's the path you know.
Normally with a debate, there's 2 people who talk about it, Gord.
That's my left and right brain.
Yes, yes.
Lines
I
are
actually
good.
like what they're calling over here because
Lines
they've
really
got one
good.
behind the tee line,
Yep.
so this will kind of sit on top.
Hard.
Gives them slash over if they come on the other side. If they came on the other side now, you kind of leave them the chance to come in and around and get on your back one. So that's why I like this call, but I would suggest it's situational based on where that rock is on the other side.
So to your point, this
Like out turn
one's
here. Try and
usable
send
later
that
in
into
the
that.
end. So
Yeah.
if they do wrap an out turn in
Or
there
in turn
somehow,
crease.
that blue is quite useful.
Oh, shit. Intern.
You can
The
throw
debaters right here in
No,
Banff.
no, intern.
that. Okay.
Gord's for go to the other side, and Steve's for go on top.
Feel? You
You
got
like
it.
that? Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
And now we're going with get rid of some front ones. So there's
Yeah.
actually 2 there. It's hard for us to see, but there is actually 2 guards
What, like
there.
half?
Well, in traditional curling, you would think this is the right move. You're trying to open it up so that your skip, in this case, Kayla, would have a nice, easy draw at some point. So why not? I think it's the right move. Make a lot of stuff move and create a path. All you need's one.
Okay.
Other way.
I'm
That's fine.
curious where they're all going to end up.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, you just got your
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, that was my concern. You've left the guards, and
No
you've
idea what it's
you know
gonna be
you're
like
getting the
over
backing
Do you
out of the
want
the backing out of
just
it was
center?
not a
Split
bad
center, top
outcome.
four?
That one wasn't going to win you the game, but more than anything, you've left 2 staggered guards still. It was hard to tell where we were sitting if they were frozen or not, but that was hard to get them both out. That was
More.
my gut feeling said put a rock in the 4-foot. Or you could have played what we've seen a lot. You could have pushed that blue one deep to make some backing.
Of course, if he makes it, then we're saying great shot.
I just don't know if both of them were going to leave. That was my concern. He would have had to catch about a quarter rock of the front one, and he was still going to hit
how
something
heavy?
in the
Like, I'd
house.
rather be
I have
back
no
here.
There was
idea.
a lot of uncertainty in the outcome. I don't like throwing shots where I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah. Fun.
All right, so that's a little deep. Door
There's the
cracked back
outbreak.
open.
Now I would be drawing in. I wouldn't be trying to run it because they just gave you
But
a
you
great
still have the
opening.
quad.
Weld
You
that
wanna play,
on,
but it's all interns.
and it's 2 shots. And there's not
Yep.
many shots left for Sluchinski to score.
Well, even that front one's not all that useful if you get just past nose. Because even if they run that one back, it just stuffs on there anyway.
That's why I say it's 2
Yeah, that's
shots for
fair.
Yeah.
Sluchinski now if they can weld this on.
Same
And
as what it is.
I think that's what they have left. It is.
You got it.
Edge of 8.
But shot's got to be made first. So let's see how
You can even go
Jeremy
into it.
handles this.
Yeah.
He's thrown a lot of good rocks tonight.
And his draws have been curling quite hard, so you should easily be able to pass nose.
Line's still a little tight.
I would
Yep.
agree. This is a very
Line's
tight
good.
line.
Quite
Didn't get up
heavy.
the hill, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Hard line.
Stays in the valley. It might not overcurl.
Line's
though.
good.
Yeah, look at that.
It's all there.
Okay.
It's a little bit heavy potentially, but it's tracking right in on the nose.
Good shot.
That was a good shot. He got at least to the nose.
But I think he's
Mark,
left
what
him
are
a
you
chance
thinking?
to follow down and move it just to the
Back
back of the
line.
button and be.
Back 8.
Yeah, about
Be in
2 feet
front of
lighter
the-
would have been brilliant. Don't
Yes.
move it as far and get just a hair farther over.
Yep. You know, I haven't missed many shots from behind the glass
Like
here.
here then?
He was tighter than that.
There's not really a lot of safe ways to miss on this one. You pretty much got to throw perfect weight in line and
How's the weight?
bump that yellow one back a foot.
Oh,
It's got a little extra weight. I think he's going to have to carve it because that weight, it's not coming.
And his have traditionally ran straighter.
I think we should just go by at this point. We're by it.
If I threw that out here, I'd probably get there.
Yeah, there's kind
So
of the
messed up.
boomerang versus the flatlands comment. If he
God.
throws that weight up the hillside,
just
it
like a
loses so much more coming with the curl.
But the other thing I would say, it was starting to come, and he said back line. That's the ice he took. And that was at least board, if
Oh,
not board
absolutely.
plus. So you're right, there is that little valley down there where it still curls when your weight's right, but out of his hand, I felt like that was not going to come back.
Yeah, I think he's got himself convinced it's
Yeah.
heavier now. He's had a few that acted funny, and he's for a couple ends now said, hey, these, we need for 13 and a halves and 13/8, and I've
Yeah.
been timing 14s. So he's kind of convinced himself of a little bit heavier.
Off 5 feet.
Anyways,
That one tapped
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
freeze your own is not a terrible thing. Again, crossing nose would be good. Aaron did take the backing out, so that blue
Took off a little more, I thought, but
rock in
Lots of
the
room.
upper 12-foot is.
wait on the cow. Whoa.
He's
He's
out
there
as
again.
well. He is out as well. Just depends on his weight here. If it'll come over. Starting
Yeah.
to now as it comes down, so I think he's fine. That's just a difference of weight. He doesn't want to bump into it, create a wall.
Ooh.
Well, and
Not terrible.
No.
he's left him a bit of a shot here. It's peeking out.
What kind of line?
The
we
good
make
news
here?
is
No idea.
that blue
gonna
in
be
the
a guess.
12-foot is not
Gotta
as
guess right.
appealing because it'd be real easy just to bounce and roll out. The draw
So it's like
tap
just
would leave
off
him too
nose.
high.
Yeah,
So he's almost forced to play this
and
blue
we just want to
rock.
freeze it in there, hey? Like we don't want to.
Yeah.
Straight back
Slash.
tap to the can, actually.
Last
I would
shot,
go-
so last chance.
So yeah, that's where Jeremy was going to try. He was shooting to be
Like,
basically frozen to his own, so this play
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Hack.
But Sluchinski basically has to tap this straight back frozen. Anything other than that's, yeah, that's really the only choice they have in front of them.
okay.
Right there.
That will still leave that yellow short play, so this is not a given even if they make it.
Still a good one.
Tap
Middle weight
freeze. I'm not sure you can get a harder
Just
draw
triangle.
than a
Just.
tap freeze.
You want to be just off nose when you hit this. Also, the handle's going to work against you, so it's going to curl away. So
Mine's
I
good.
probably
Whoa,
could
whoa, whoa,
probably
whoa,
could
whoa,
draw
whoa,
there
it's
without the
gonna
tap.
Curl!
So Aaron jumped it
Hard
early.
curl, Aaron! Hard! Hard!
No.
Good game.
All right, well,
Luck.
valiant effort. Just a bit of a misread on the sweep still. Again, I think Aaron was
Thanks, you guys too.
expecting that to be heavier than it was, which is unfortunate. So kudos to Harty and Skrlik for a very hard-fought, exciting match. Kudos to Sluchinski and Sluchinski going all the way down to the wire.
And they still have a life left, so this isn't over for them. They'll drop to C, and they just can't lose another one.
Well, thanks to Steve, thanks to the Harty crew behind the mics and the cameras, and of course thanks to the ice crew that get up early and stay here late, and thanks to all our spectators. We look forward to you paying attention over the next couple days as well.
Yeah, we're back with you tomorrow morning at 9. There are 3 draws tomorrow. We're getting right down to the wire before we end up with our championship Sunday. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining us, and we really look forward to having you back with us tomorrow. Well, have a wonderful night.